Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
And this is Milton with the Sports Truth.
The truth will set you free unless you throw a pick in the last 1 minute 48 seconds, huh?
Yeah, you know
Come
what?
on,
That
Milton.
49er game was,
Heartbreaking.
no, it was over before that minute and 49
Really?
seconds. Yeah, it was.
How so? Tell me.
Okay, you had a minute and 49 seconds, so that's 2 minutes
Plus
and
the
one
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah.
Not enough time when every down you're going to throw it to get into field goal range. So I had to accept it. I mean, I don't know. There was different points in the game where I accepted defeat. Where I actually started considering accepting the defeat, and this is gonna be crazy, but when we were up 10-0,
Yeah.
I had a feeling that we were gonna lose because Shanahan sucks with leads. Just go
Yeah.
back to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We were up 10. Go
What
back
did
to
the Chiefs do?
go back when he was up 28-3 as the offensive coordinator of the Falcons. So it just,
Oh,
you know what?
God.
I mean, it's weird. You would think that I'd want a lead
No. You want to
going into the fourth quarter. No, with the 49ers and Shanahan, I want to
want
be
behind.
down
Yeah.
one score.
Yeah.
Excuse me, like a touchdown, field goal, Yeah,
Definitely.
the worst thing that could have happened is a 10-point lead. And that is
Oh.
ass backwards, much like Kyle Shanahan's coaching is ass backwards. So, yeah.
But you know who won? At the end of the day, Sean McVay. I mean, we had the interview with him.
Yeah, he did predict all that crazy ass
Told
shit
you.
that he had on the interview.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
and
threw it 12 times in a row.
he did, yeah.
Because he was threatening to expose that.
Expose all
Yeah,
those
secrets.
naughty
Yeah.
pictures that
Yep.
they took with us. Was it the strippers?
I think it was the strippers.
Yeah,
what
strippers,
McVay said, it's
strippers,
unfortunate.
prostitutes, whatever they were.
I mean, it was pretty successful. Our 3-hour bonanza last week was a lot of views. It was
Yeah, a
pretty
lot
good.
of views. It was very popular. I talked to some people, and
What'd they say?
they had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, because it was Stephen A. and then a bunch of
Yeah, Stephen A., Tony Romo, Sean McVay. I guess
Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould popped in. He was probably my favorite one.
That was hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
fuck the Packers.
Yeah, exactly. Suck my dick, Packers. That was funny when he said that. Good guy.
Because he's a Bears, that's why.
Yeah.
You never really change when your identity.
But we'll get back to AFC
Yeah.
Championship.
Called it. Did I not call it on this show, Milton?
Yes, you did.
I said overtime and
You
everything.
did say
and
overtime.
everyone chuckled at me, Milton.
Yeah. It didn't look good when they were down 21-3. So it was really impressive
How they came back. Yeah.
how they came back. It's 20. Okay.
It's crazy, yeah.
And
What?
well,
Is it
La-
similar to the Niners
it-
Chiefs
it-
Super Bowl where they came
no,
back?
I wasn't going to say
Or the
that.
Falcons, Patriots.
I was going to say it's similar to the Rams 49ers game at the end of the season.
Oh,
Where
that one.
Sean McVay had a chance to convert a 3rd and 1,
Yeah.
get the field goal. They're up 20-0. 49ers never even make it into the playoffs.
Nope.
But
But
the thing is this. Sean McVay needed the 49ers to take out the Packers because they couldn't.
yep. Exactly.
So, in Sean McVay's crazy ass mathematical
Thingy.
thingy, he needed the Niners, so he spared them, and he did. Sean McVay did exactly what he said they were going to do.
His game plan, yeah.
His game plan that he needed a secret team to take out the Packers, and the only team that could do that was the 49ers.
Exactly. See? It all worked out for him.
So it all worked out for him. I mean, he is has photographic memory. Yeah. Genius of a guy. He came here twice, and the first time he laid it all out. This
Yeah.
was halfway into the season?
yeah, yeah.
That he was predicting this
Yeah, he
crazy
did it.
ass shit
Yeah.
that
And
they
then-
were going to take
yeah.
out the Cardinals and they were going to take out the Bucks and they had a secret team to take out the Packers. And then
Yeah.
on the second show, he said that he had some incriminating photos of himself, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Matt LaFleur back in their bachelor days.
Yeah, and he's going to threaten to expose him.
And he's going to
Yeah.
threaten to expose him, which would have been a huge scandal.
This is why
And
your
says-
boy Shanahan threw the game.
Yeah, he
Sunday.
did throw the game. I mean,
Literally threw
I
it.
mean, you think it's
Throwing the ball.
conspiratorial? Our listeners out there? No.
No, look at that.
How do you explain? And we'll get into this
Yeah,
later
of course.
more. But How do you sit Deebo Samuels for the final 8 minutes of the game if you are not throwing the game? Either you are stupid
Or you're throwing the game.
or you're throwing the game.
It's
There
he's
is
throwing the
no
game.
other explanation for it than that.
Should have got a Debo Samuel jersey. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little offended. I bought Trey Lance jersey and I don't even have to wear it.
All right. So we'll go back to Championship Sunday.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like a complete blowout. It's 21-3.
Yep.
Right.
Chiefs are up, and I'm like, oh my god, really?
Yeah.
To deal with their crap again.
Okay, so they could have just made it simple and kicked the field goal.
24-3. It's over. Basically.
Yeah, it's basically over.
Yeah.
And then they try to do some little cute trick play.
Little gadget play.
Crap with, if I give it to Tyreek Hill, he'll just magically get in the end zone.
No, just run the ball up the middle for 1 yard. That's all you need.
Yeah, and that came back
To
haunt them. And just, you know what? I mean, when I saw the look in Joe Burrow's eyes, I was like, oh,
my God,
shit.
he's a tiger.
Yeah, for sure. He's clutch in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've only had a small sample of him, so obviously
He's the new Joe Cool, though.
he is the new Joe Cool.
Literally. Yeah, he's Joe Montana's successor.
He, you know, from his championship run in college, he had actually a really good rookie year. I think he only played 10 games, but the injury took him out. But
Yeah.
it's funny that the injury, I always say this,
Yeah.
that to every bad, there's a good.
Yes.
And to every good, there's a bad.
Yes.
Right? It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
that's the way
exactly.
life works, right?
Right.
Yin, yang, whatever,
Yes.
however you want to see it. And if not, had it not been for that injury, I think Joe Burrow doesn't go to the playoffs this rookie year, but their record's better. And then they don't get Jamar Chase. And
Yep.
then this year comes back around. And they're just missing something. They finish fourth.
They miss
Joe
Jamar
Burrow
Chase.
has a future.
Yeah.
They just need to get him some good weapons and some good
No,
protection.
they get Chase.
They get Chase.
Because they did so
A
bad.
generation, because they did so bad because of the injury.
High
I
pick.
mean, a generational talent on the level.
So now you have two generational talents.
Yes, you have two. Yeah,
Who
exactly.
already have chemistry from college.
Exactly.
It's unfair. It's
It is
already
unfair.
broken. You know what this reminds me of? You know an anime where there's a prodigy main character
Yeah.
who's overpowered and everything already?
Uh huh.
This is what this reminds me of. They're just two overpowered people, have everything already, but they're just starting their journey. It's unfair. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
When a rookie has 1,400 yards receiving, what the hell? That's unheard of.
Yeah, he's a generational talent.
For
Jamar
sure.
Chase on the level of Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. That's it.
He's literally
He has-
Jerry Moss. He's
Yeah.
Jerry Moss, guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
New Joe
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah,
It's not
he-
even fair.
exactly. Jamar Chase is Jerry Moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He mosses people, dude. It's
Yeah.
unfair. I'm like, really? You can do that and you have speed? Okay. Really? You know what'd be funny? If the Bengals somehow traded and got Kyle Pitts as their tight end.
Yeah, I don't think Kyle Pitts is going anywhere.
No, he's so good though. Imagine having Kyle Pitts too.
Their other tight end that they have that got injured is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, no, we got injured. Is what I'm saying. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, can we borrow Pitts for like one game? And the Falcons like, sure. Here you go.
He did mention that the Bengals have a an underrated defense.
Not underrated. Completely. Okay, I'm gonna say here, guys, first on Sports Truth, because we speak the truth here, right?
Yeah.
It's disgraceful and disrespectful how little respect this defense has. I was watching that Chiefs game, of course, and on multiple downs where I'm like, oh, here we go. Tyreek's gonna burn them. No, they drop into cover 8. You know what cover 8 is?
I don't.
It's like it's cover 4 basically,
Oh, okay.
but you drop all the linebackers too as
Okay.
well. So that interrupts the crossing routes. So the whole
So are they just relying on their
Concept.
front four?
yeah,
For
their
pass
front
rush?
4 was actually sacking
Yeah.
Mahomes with no help. That's the good thing. But the second thing I was gonna say, so those crossing routes that Mahomes always relies on, his little
Yeah.
dump to Tyreek and to get like 30 yards rack, was gone, and the seam route was also gone because it's cover 4. So what does he do? He has to hold it. He's holding it, right?
Yeah.
And his issue, Mahomes, guys, see, I'm not sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Mahomes' issue, he drops back too far in the pocket, about 12 yards.
Yeah.
What does that give the Bengals front 4? So much more time to bend the corner and sack him, and then that's what happened multiple times on third down. I'm like,
It almost seems like Mahomes was like trying to create ESPN highlights.
yes, and that's
By
not
like
what
there
you need to
wasn't there was a a pass rush, but then he was like, "Oh, let me fake you out.
Let me just step up." No,
Yeah.
no. The front four of the Bengals, underrated. Very good, actually. Sacked him
Yeah,
multiple
you can
times.
see this happening in the last couple years where they're starting to spend money on free agency
Uh-huh.
and doing well in the draft. So yeah, they're
So you agree about the cover 8 drop? That's what they're gonna have to do against Mahomes from now on. Everyone, you just have to take out the seam route to Travis Kelce and take out the underneath to Tyreek Hill. You're good. That's
yeah.
what happened.
You know, in the first half, it looked like the Chiefs were unstoppable because I was texting my cousin, and the scenario that was playing out in my head at the time on a 21-3 lead
Was a repeat
was a
if the Niners
repeat
won.
of the
You'd be
Chiefs
so
and
mad.
49ers, and then I texted my cousin and I said, because I'm not sure if you noticed number 1 out there for the Chiefs, Jerry McKinnon,
Yeah, I did.
right?
Yeah.
And it seems like 1 is a superpower number because that's Jamar Chase. It's like the new 80 or 88.
Yeah, it gives you power.
Whenever,
Because you're allowed to get the low numbers now.
yeah, you're allowed to get the no numbers.
Yeah.
And we got to remember that Jerry McKinnon was a superstar with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got traded to the 49ers.
Yep.
And due to multiple injuries every year before the season started and
Went
the
to the Chiefs.
misuse of Kyle Shanahan with
Shanahan
Jerry
does.
McKinnon, I think he was in his doghouse because Kyle Shanahan has that
With
stupid
Ayuk.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it
Ayuk's
with
in the
Ayuk,
doghouse
and I think
too.
he had it with Jerry McKinnon. And I thought to myself,
Oh my God.
with my cousin, I said the Chiefs are unstoppable, and the reason is Jerry McKinnon because he's that third option outside of Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
And then I put the irony being that Jerry McKinnon, the cast off from the 49ers,
Yeah.
was going to beat the 49ers. And
Yeah,
it was just almost
you
too
were-
much
you
to
were-
take.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
But yeah. So as you're saying, first half looked unstoppable, right? But this is the thing about the Bengals. So you said, what was his name? The coach of the Bengals.
Oh, Zach Taylor. The
So I have to give him.
no-name face.
I have to give him Coach of the Year too now.
Yeah,
Because
no doubt.
the second half he adjusted and he switched to the cover 8 that I talked about,
Yeah.
and he shut up the Chiefs, I think, in the whole third
Yeah,
quarter.
to
right?
win in
Yeah.
Arrowhead in a playoff.
Gotta
I mean,
adjust.
Arrowhead's one of those old school stadiums where the fans are on top of you.
They're very close. You
Yeah.
can hear them cussing you out. Yeah.
Exactly, in that sea of red, you
Oh
know,
God. And the chop.
and the chop
Yeah.
and the home of the Chiefs instead
Yeah.
of the Braves.
Yeah.
So and it was funny because last week. It was 13 seconds, right? And this
Yes,
week,
don't remind
13
me.
seconds into overtime,
Oh
I want to
my
say is
God.
when he threw the pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
and-
overthrew. See, that was bad. He was doubled and he still threw it. Mahomes,
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, it's very
shouldn't do that.
Stafford-like play, trying to force it down. Yeah,
You hate the Rams now.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, you said Chiefs and the Braves are over. Speaking of Indian names, the Washington football team now has a new name, and guess how close I was?
yeah.
Washington Commanders. I was
Yeah,
actually dead spot on.
You knew it was like some type of military
Yes!
name, and the Sentinels would have been such a fucking cool name. How
Yes!
they came out with
Commanders sounds like I said before, a college football team name
Yeah.
or some gimmicky, like, what is it? Community college name.
it's pretty bad.
What are you guys thinking? It doesn't sound like an NFL name.
Yeah,
Think of a better name right now. I bet you could think of a better name right now. That's NFL sounding. Because I said Sentinels, which sounds like an NFL name.
yeah. If you gave me time, I could.
Yeah, but
Oh my God! Oh, let's talk about Washington for a brief second, and then we'll
Yes.
go back to.
Mr.
Well, let's
Snyder.
finish out the Bengals, and then I'll come back to
yeah,
Washington.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, and then when you saw that pick, they just marched it up the field.
I knew they were gonna win.
And then you have, that kicker
Yeah.
for the Bengals.
Yes.
Clutch.
28 for 20 or something.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
when in the AFC Championship, he's like, I guess we're going to the championship game. You know, I doubt he said, I guess we're going to the Super Bowl because it's too much of a jinx put on himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's money kicker.
Yeah.
And they won. So yeah, good for Burrow.
So are you gonna see that as a rivalry from now on?
Yeah, I mean, they talk about Josh Allen and
No, I'm saying a 3-way rivalry in the AFC now.
yeah,
Actually, 4-way. It might be 4-way. Yeah, because all these young quarterbacks, I would throw Justin Herbert in there too.
yeah, you can.
I'm just saying for young quarterbacks, the rivalry I'd have.
But the quarterback can't carry the team when you
Exactly.
have bad ownership. So
span us.
I would have, sorry, Charger fans.
Yeah.
I would have the Justin Herbert and the Chargers just outside of that. It really is.
I do. I'm just saying in
it's a
general
three-way
for
race.
young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I would have.
Oh yeah, for young quarterbacks, yeah.
But for playoffs, it's Burrow versus Mahomes
Yeah.
versus Allen.
Allen,
for
yeah.
like a decade now. Easily.
Yeah.
For 10 more years, it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
It'll be fun
Definitely.
because the old goats have retired. Brady and Manning, they're donezo. So
Yeah, I don't think that the Bengals came all this way
to lose.
just to lose in the Super Bowl. They've
But
already
it's the
lost.
Rams and Sean McVay. They're the super team.
Yeah.
You know what they remind me of? The 2000 Rams, St. Louis Rams,
Yeah.
or 1999 or whatever it was, the greatest show on turf.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
was.
what they remind me of.
99 to 2000.
Yeah, you know what happened to them? They got beat by Patriots and Tom Brady.
Oh, you're talking about the next year,
yeah,
2000,
yeah.
2001.
They were still a super team, but they still lost.
It was
So
crazy because they were
Patriots.
14-point
Favorite.
favorites.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's the spread on the Super Bowl?
And it's crazy that Brady beat the Rams twice in the
He did.
Super Bowl.
Yep.
One at the beginning of his Patriots career,
One at the
and then
end.
one at the end of the
Yeah, at the
Patriots
very end.
career. And then that's the one that ended Brady's career,
yeah,
supposedly.
yeah,
When he lost to the Rams,
yeah. That's irony,
because
right? It's
someone
always the
forgot to blitz on the cover 0.
Yes, don't
Yeah.
remind me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what I was gonna ask. So what's the point spread on the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Come on, you would know.
yeah, minus 4.5.
So it's not minus 14.
No, definitely
I can't believe the greatest show on turf had a 2 touchdown
I know.
favorite. What?
I know, that is
The
crazy.
So if I had bet on the Patriots, I would have made a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah, 14's a lot. I mean,
Oh
I
my
want to say
God.
probably
Oh my God.
$700-800 easily.
For how much do I throw in though?
Oh no, I mean,
$20?
you gotta throw in 100 to win like 700-800.
That's a lot though for just 100.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
25 would get you. My friend, he took the Bengals on the money line.
Yeah.
So everything was going so well. I mean, the energy that I felt on Sunday was amazing because I got exactly what I wanted for the first half. That the Bengals took out the dreaded Chiefs.
Yes.
And
then
yeah.
Here
And
we go.
if somehow the Bengals did beat the 49ers, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
yeah.
And it would be the end of the world if the Chiefs beat the 49ers again.
Again,
Because
yeah.
the last time that happened, the pandemic came.
Oh, yeah, it's
my
like-
49ers loss caused the pandemic. And then had the 49ers lost to the Chiefs for a second time, it would have drawn in World War III because the Russians are on the Ukraine border and the U.S.
They're not even on the Ukraine. It's not even them on the Ukraine border. They're on the Belarusian border, the
Yeah.
Crimean border, and the rebel
Yeah,
side.
they got it
You
surrounded.
understand Ukraine is surrounded on 3 sides,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
they only
for
have their
sure,
rear
for
open.
sure.
It's bad.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that we averted
World
world
War III,
disaster,
please.
because
please.
the Chiefs aren't going to beat the 49ers.
Exactly.
But
All of our superstitions aside,
Yeah.
I got the Bengals on the Super Bowl.
yeah, I
100%.
think there's a huge and this is the way my wife put it. She's like, "Did you really want the 49ers to win? Because if they'd gone to the Super Bowl,
The Bengals will be there.
the Bengals are going to be there. Everybody in the world outside of Niner Nation is going to be cheering for the Bengals,
Because
the
they're the
underdogs,
underdog. The Cinderella
the
story.
Cinderella
They
story.
are the Cinderella story.
Yeah, and then you lose in the Super Bowl, and then you're
Oh.
sad. And then he's like, "It's better if you're sad now," which it took about 48 hours. I thought because with the Chiefs when they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Yeah.
I was for a whole week. I just
Devastated.
ruminated and played it over. And for this one, I felt it like late Sunday,
Yeah.
and then Monday, I just laid on the couch, not out of laziness, but just out of like
Depression.
depression. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with myself.
Niner
So
Nation.
yeah, moving over to the 49ers game after
Oh,
the Bengals.
this is painful.
It looked good for a little while, a nice 10-7
Instead of went
lead.
to 10-0, then you were
Then
unhappy.
it was 17-7, and I started to get
Oh,
worried
no.
because I know what Shanahan does with leads.
He lets off the gas and then
Yeah,
lets the other car go by.
Yeah.
And you lose the race. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need to talk about it too much.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hurt your feelings anymore.
yeah.
And I'm a new Niner fan, so I
Yeah.
kind of don't want to think about it either. I will say this, though. This is what actually lost the game.
Okay.
Your safety, strong safety Tart, when he
Oh.
dropped the game-winning interception.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care if he goes, oh, there was 8 minutes left. No, that's the game-winning interception.
I think actually there were 6 minutes left.
Okay,
Yeah,
6 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's the game-winning interception
Yeah,
because
okay,
I know Shanahan would run the clock out.
Yeah, so let's
Come on.
play. Okay,
Yeah, replay it.
So replay it.
He throws it
He
bad.
throws it.
Yeah.
There's what? Okay, so there's what? 2 Rams.
Two
wide
Rams player-
receivers,
yeah.
and
Two-
then probably like
Tart,
3,
and then
then
what's
2 other.
what's your free safety's name? It's not the
Hufanga?
Palomalu guy.
No, it's not. Okay,
the other
whoever.
guy.
Oh, Jimmy Ward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had Ward
Yeah.
and you had Tart.
Yeah, so he would have caught it. There was no one around him.
That
He
would have
would've-
been pick
he would-
6.
I don't know.
Probably.
I'm not gonna call pick 6.
It
Okay,
probably would have been
I'm gonna call that he would have ran it back all the way to what
the 20.
30,
I'd say
25
20,
yard line. They milk some clock. They kick a field goal because it would be too easy for Shanahan to get the touchdown. They're
Yeah.
up 20-14 now. And then Stafford's there.
Uh-huh.
They're rushing him. And then they never get to the touchdown because you need a touchdown to win. So that when that
Tart
happened,
dropped the game-winning interception.
he did, and he was crying on the
Dude,
sideline.
no, he was crying on the field.
Yeah.
When his head was down,
Yeah.
guys, I know he was crying.
I know.
He laid there for a good 30 seconds. He didn't move.
A lot of times when you have the game sealing
Interception, and you drop it.
or the game sealing
You
touchdown,
drop it.
it just flips the momentum.
Yeah,
And then the other team, I see it almost all the time.
yeah.
You know.
How come he didn't catch it though? Wide open. No
You know
contest,
what?
Nothing.
It's not like he catches it and then drops it. On the replay I saw, he never has his.
That's what I'm
hands
saying. He never even
fully
caught it.
on it. Yeah,
That's
it'd
what
be
I'm
one
saying.
thing to like, oh, I got it.
Yeah,
And then let it
basket
slip
catch.
out, but it was like his hand was.
That's what I mean.
One hand was up, one hand
Come
was
on.
down, and he just. It looks.
Watch it in slow-mo.
Like it looks like he catches it.
He actually never had a
but
chance.
he never had it.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why I was depressed. I'm like, you didn't even try.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You just like let it. Oh.
Yeah.
And then he laid face down on the field, and you knew it was over, right?
Oh yeah.
The second he was laying there.
It sucks because like it's a way for Shanahan to get away with murder
again.
because like
Yeah.
oh it was Tart, it was Jimmy G,
It was Jimmy
and
Ward
I
not
just
picking
get
up the other
tired of
time.
people crapping on Jimmy G, and trust me, I've crapped on him plenty. But it wasn't his fault. It was just Shanahan, and you know what? Even Shanahan's run game seemed
Stale.
scaled.
wasn't-
It
yeah.
scaled back.
It
There was
wasn't
no
even good.
motion. There was no misdirection.
Nothing.
It was like, did
Oh my
McVay
God.
really have those incriminating?
Yes, he
photos?
does.
Yeah.
You joke, but like when I watched the game, I was about to call you and say, "Dude, I think your joke is real or something." Like,
because they lined up Debo like 7 yards back,
Yeah.
and it was just so
bizarre.
predictable. Because my friend said, "Oh, it looks like the Rams stopped Debo," and I said, "No, I got to correct you on that. Shanahan stopped Debo.
Yeah.
exactly." And then
Should've
how
done
you don't
motion.
have him. I mean, he had that incredible screen run
Yeah,
where
of
like he
course.
stretches out
It's
and,
Debo.
and yeah, and
Still not enough though to win.
yeah, and then you don't play. I mean,
Well, okay. Okay.
why did they not go for it on 4th and 2
I
at the
don't
50-yard
know.
line?
I
And I
don't know.
hate teams. They're so gay when
You
it's
do
like
that too, though.
when it's like, oh, let's go up and try to draw them off sides. No, fucking go for it. I could live with because if you don't get it,
Yeah.
they score, but then it gives you plenty of time to score back. You
Yes.
know, it's a matter of using the clock in the right way. And you're telling me, I mean, okay, what happened the previous week when they were in Green Bay and it was 3rd and 7 and they needed to get in the field goal range? They had a nice designed run
Yeah.
where Debo ended up scrapping for it and getting the first down.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure, it was one of Shanahan's worst games.
Been one of McVay's best.
Yeah, and
Besides, it was McVay's most important game of his career. You know
it
that.
was for sure.
has to get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. Been beat by the 49ers 6 straight.
Yeah.
The whole point was to get. And you know what's so funny about the Stafford thing?
Yeah.
Is that in the offseason, both McVay and Shanahan were courting Stafford.
Right.
And Sean McVay beat him to the punch.
Right.
So, and you know, I always thought like, oh, thank God Shanahan didn't get Matthew Stafford. But I'm like, now
He has a gun for an arm. He can throw it deep to cup.
He
which
does.
has
And
all
you know
year.
what? You could put like any quarterback in that 49ers system, and it would have been better than Jimmy G.
So when are we getting rid of him?
They need to get rid of him. I mean,
How?
he's going to count 25 against the cap.
rid of him.
It's a numbers
This year.
game,
This year,
Chris,
get rid of him,
because you have mass free agents. I mean,
Right.
it's time to pay the Bosas and the Debo Samuels and
Yeah.
all that talent on the 49ers, right? I
Yeah.
think they got Kittle locked up, but
Yeah.
they got to lock up everybody else.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Gotta get rid of
and
Jimmy G.
so you got to get rid of Jimmy G. You can't.
You have
yeah.
Trey Lance now.
Yeah, you have Trey Lance on.
On a,
You
what,
got to move
4
on.
year, $4.7
I mean, it was
million
so
contract?
disgusting. Like
Mhm.
that. If I drop back,
Uh-huh.
I could throw a little 5-yard pass to. I mean, he threw 5 yards to his running back and it fell on the ground. It's like, dude, I know you have a sprained thumb, but come on. I mean, I would definitely have
Put
tough
Trey Lance in
time
there.
throwing it, deep or across the middle.
Yeah.
But if you plugged me in there, I would go back and just draw. I would just do small little drops, like it was just so pathetic.
All right, so now you got to praise McVay. I know how much you hate this, so tell me how good the Rams did.
Yeah.
watched.
So Cooper Kupp was amazing.
Like I said,
I want to
shredding.
say 11 receptions, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you can't
He is
do
the
anything.
best wide receiver in the league right now. And I know people will be
Yeah.
like, what about Jamar Chase? Well, yeah, Jamar Chase is uber talented,
Yeah.
but I mean, as far as route running and always scoring touchdowns,
And
he
stats.
was a Triple Crown winner, right? This
Yeah,
year,
he's a Triple Crown.
reception, yards, touchdowns,
Yeah,
all
three.
those.
Yeah.
And then you have OBJ. And the good thing is that all the people that the Rams mortgaged their future for and
Yeah.
gave away those first round
Yep.
draft picks showed why they were worth the gamble. And OBJ looked good, which opened up Cooper Kupp. And the defensive line with, what's his name?
Black
Von
Hulk.
Miller and all the...
Black Hulk.
Oh, yeah, Black
Aaron
Hulk.
Wait. They put Von Miller on the defensive line? What?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
Von Miller was a linebacker.
No, he's like an edge rusher.
Oh, they have him on
Yeah.
rushing downs as a D lineman.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Exactly.
That's not fair. You have Aaron Donald and Von Miller? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
There was just so much pressure.
I thought we had cap. I thought they had salary caps for a reason, so we didn't have super teams.
And I don't think they should have. I know they only had a minute and 49 seconds, but all you
Yeah.
needed was a field goal, which Robbie Gould would be good from
Yeah, of
50
course.
in.
Just
And
fuck the Rams and Packers.
yeah. So, I mean, they probably should have had some nice runs in the beginning. I mean, to put yourself in a third and long.
Time to praise the Rams again. Did you see
I
how
mean,
they
let's
did the
say
running game?
say that Jimmy G doesn't throw that interception, right?
Yeah.
Which killed the game.
Still not gonna make
It
it.
would have been
sorry.
what, 4th and 10?
Yeah, you're still not
like
gonna
he would have
make
been
it.
able to complete
No.
that, you
No.
know. So I mean, I
Say,
don't.
you texted me this though. You texted me this.
Uh-huh.
You said McVay's doing to the Niners what
Yes.
the Niners have done to the Rams.
Yes,
So all his
exactly.
run stuff was all creative and shit.
Yeah.
Right? The Rams.
Yeah, no,
See
absolutely.
what happened.
Yeah, I
Shanahan,
mean, Sean
right?
McVay's like, okay, well, if I can't beat him, then I'm
Join
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna mimic him, and so,
Bro.
yeah, Sean McVay called a really good game, and beat the 49ers.
Yeah, our poor Niners. Crying into the bay.
So now you have the matchup of the Bengals and the Rams.
How do you feel about this? From an outsider's perspective.
Oh,
don't
I
put any
think I
emotion
think
to this.
it
What do you
makes
think?
for an exciting Super Bowl. I mean,
Do you?
Yeah,
I have a different prediction.
Okay.
But yeah, why do you
Well,
think
no,
so?
I mean, I don't think Joe Burrow came all this way just to lose. And I think after the Raiders game, he said that who they beat after? Oh, the Titans, right?
Yeah, they beat the Titans
Yeah.
1916.
Okay, so they barely beat the Raiders.
They barely beat the Titans.
They barely beat the Titans.
They do a comeback overtime,
They-
barely beat
They
the
barely
Chiefs.
beat the Chiefs.
So they're barely going to win or barely lose to the Rams. There's no way they're getting blown
yeah,
out. Right?
yeah. So
There's no way.
they're sort of, but at the same time, well, after the Rams' initial blowout, well, they had the Bucks blown out, but
Yeah.
it ended up being a close game, and then
Yeah.
of course the 49ers was a close game.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think?
I mean, the Rams are playing in their home stadium.
Just like the Bucks did the year before.
Yeah.
This is unprecedented, by the way, to have two of them in a row.
Yeah, but because it's a Super Bowl, then you'll probably have an equal amount of both fans. Oh
Heck
my God.
no. You know what? I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now. 99% of the crowd is
Yeah.
gonna be on the Bengals side because Cinderella story.
Oh yeah, Cinderella.
Only 1% of hardcore Rams fans will be for the Rams.
You know,
I'm
tickets
sorry.
are like $10,000. That's the average ticket price.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right. It's LA
I remember
area.
in the early '90s, the Cowboys were always going to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
beating my 49ers to get there, and there was a
I'm so
Cowboys
sad.
fan that I played football with. He was another linebacker.
Yeah.
And I just remember him going to the Dallas Super Bowl game, and yeah, I paid $500 for my tickets, and I'm like, oh my god, $500.
And now it's 10,000.
No, it's
yeah,
10,000.
now you laugh at that, right? You
Which
wish it was
this
500.
guy, his name's Eric Lundgren.
Yeah.
I mean, his parents were well off.
Of
And
course.
he could probably afford the 10,000 if his Cowboys were going. You know.
Well, they didn't though. Did the Cowboys make the playoffs?
Yeah, the 49ers beat them. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I forgot about them because the Cowboys are a joke because of your ownership.
Yeah.
So here's 3 owners. Okay, here.
Yeah.
New special segment, guys, from
Uh-huh.
your boy Chris. 3 playoff teams who will never get anyone because of ownership.
Okay.
Cowboys.
Yes.
The Chargers.
Yes.
And you know who the
But
last one's going to
the
be.
Chargers didn't make the playoffs.
You know what I
so-
meant, though.
Okay,
When
got
they
it.
never make the playoffs, they always fuck
okay,
over.
yeah.
They always fuck
Uh-huh.
up. And the third one is never if they make the playoffs, they're never going to go anywhere. It's your favorite boy from the Giants.
Who's that?
The owner for the Giants.
Oh, Amara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a fourth one. The Lions ownership.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's the NFC
The
North. It's the
Fords.
old people.
Yeah.
It's the old people, dude. It's the old ownership.
You know what?
You guys aren't going
There's
anywhere. I'm
another
sorry.
thing to cheer for. I sent
Yeah.
it to my wife, because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as much Bengals support as possible so they
course.
could beat the Rams.
Beat the Rams.
That the vice president of operations and co-owner
The Bengals.
is a woman.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been there for like 30 years. I want to
Wow.
say that she's the daughter of Paul Brown
Really?
or something like that.
Isn't that the original owner
Yeah.
of the Bengals or something?
Yeah. Or it's
The
like
Brown?
it was the original owner
Because the Bengals are
of
an
the
offshoot
Browns.
of the Browns,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
and then he went over to the Bengals
Yeah.
after that or
AFC
something like
North
that.
is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all splits of each other.
Yeah.
Except the Steelers. It's Ravens, Browns, and Bengals that are all like offshoots of each other.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyway,
So yeah, so you
root
know,
for the Bengals, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
All you women out there, you got a representative. So
In the NFL, yeah.
exactly. So cheer her on so that she can be the first female co-owner
To win a Super Bowl.
to win a Super Bowl.
For
you know,
sure.
have her hoisting up the Super Bowl trophy.
Oh, yeah. She'll be there, right? If they
Yeah.
win.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to say my controversial prediction that's different than you about the Super Bowl.
Oh. Okay.
From my gut feelings
Yeah.
and my
Uh-huh.
all my models
Yeah.
in my head,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna be mad already. I can
All
already
right.
tell. This is gonna be a very low scoring Super Bowl, and you're gonna be very offended.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you right now.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think about it that
The way the Bengals defense is playing,
Yeah.
and the way the Rams defense is playing.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
really think they're gonna allow 28, 30 points?
You know
Are
what?
kidding
That's
me?
a good point because
Yeah, are
if
you
you look
kidding?
at the 49ers Rams series in the
Yeah.
regular season,
Yeah,
they were like
usually under 30 points for each team,
yeah, but I mean it was still somewhat high scoring. It was like 27-24
Yeah,
or
but not over 30.
Yeah, not over 30.
If you guys are expecting Eagles Patriots 52 or whatever it was with like 40 something to
Yeah,
50 or
yeah.
some crap, no, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I could see that like being
Below 30. If you guys want to do over under, I go under. Unless
interesting.
the number the point line
yeah.
is 50 something. What do you think it is? 52?
Yeah, I would put it right about there. Yeah, low 50s for
I'd
sure.
say under then. I don't think they're going to go over
Huh,
30.
interesting.
If they do though, then that just tells me either McVay or what was the coach's name for the Bengals? I always forget his name.
Zach Taylor.
Either McVay or Taylor got outcoached and outplayed. It's the only way I can see.
Yeah, I mean actually
35
Zach
points.
Taylor is under the McVay
Tree?
tree.
Really?
Yeah, because he
Oh no! Why didn't you tell me this earlier? Okay, so Rams won the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Good job. You ruined the Super Bowl. He knows all the tricks. It's literally Master versus Apprentice. I trained you in everything you know. What do you think's going to
Yeah,
happen?
but
Belichick does the same thing.
Yeah, but Kyle Shanahan owned McVay, and McVay somehow found a way to beat him.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're telling me that there's another subplot to this?
there is, but
They're like,
yeah,
I have to beat my...
Burrow
my
doesn't give a shit.
I have to
Burrow-
beat my master.
Yeah, and some of those moves that Burrow made were like, dude, they got him sacked.
No, they don't. I knew they didn't have him.
Yeah, and
He's
then-
huge. Have you seen him?
Yeah, and then like he's running, and then
And
like,
he breaks free, and I'm like,
yeah, he
really?
breaks free, and then like
On the
someone
run
grabs his foot, and
He's
he
like,
like
nope,
yanks his
nope,
foot
yeah.
out, and then throws to Jamar Chase.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
run, on the move.
I think
yeah.
what's happened is that
What?
with the 62 sacks that the Bengals offensive line has given up,
Yeah.
that he's just knows like, okay, I got 2-3 seconds,
Seconds,
and
that's
then
it.
after that,
Scramble.
I start scrambling,
Scramble drill.
find somebody open.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamar Chase knows it
Jamar
too.
Chase and I
He
were on the
runs
same
back.
page.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He runs back to. Okay,
Yeah.
young wide receivers or anyone listening, if you see your quarterback in trouble, you ditch your route and run back towards them so it's easier for them to throw it while they're running.
So we got the
know.
Super Bowl, which is the Bengals and the Rams, but we got so many other subplots to talk about now that I think
wanna
about
hear
it.
Yeah, tell them
Okay,
all.
okay. So one of them is I do like the look of the Washington
Commander.
Commanders. You know, it's when
Oh my god.
I like
Such a bad name.
I mean,
Sentinels.
No, I'm just talking about like as far as
Looks.
Yeah, the look of the
Yeah, it
helmet
looks
and
fine.
the W
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
But
I lost my train of thought.
that's okay. The train's going that way.
Yeah.
Choo choo. Chugga chugga chugga
Yeah.
chugga chugga. But you don't like the name?
No. Oh yeah. Now
No
I
one
remember.
likes it,
So
yeah.
I was watching ESPN and
God.
this guy called Legler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Legler.
Yeah, he was a 3-point specialist. This white boy.
What boy?
And so he does the NBA, but he's a
course.
hardcore Washington fan. He's
Of
got
course he
season
is.
tickets. He went to every Washington football team. I almost like the Washington football team name.
That's what all the people said on the internet too. I like the Washington football team name.
And he says he
So
yeah.
he likes to suffer then.
Yeah. So he went to every game except
Suffered.
one game
Yeah.
where he had his kid.
Of course,
And he said he almost made that game. But he says that he loves the new uniforms, but he can't get behind the name.
The name is bad.
Commanders.
Yeah,
It's-
please.
Yeah.
Sentinels or just Washington football team. It just sounds more inclusive, you know?
Yeah.
Like we're the football team for Washington. Like all of Washington's with us, you know?
Yeah.
God, it's so bad. Who decided on these names? They could have done a random name generator came with a better name.
Yeah. They said they couldn't have fucked it up more
Yeah, like the
if
worst
they
name.
tried.
Yeah, they made the worst name.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, like when the Washington Bullets
Yeah. That's a weird name too, a little bit. Bullets.
changed to the Washington Wizards. I think it was fan
That's
driven.
what I'm about to say. Why didn't they just
Yeah,
the
so
fans
if
mail us
they, so if they had the
names?
fans, I
Yeah,
know
it
the
would've been
fans
better.
would have came up with something better than Commander, and they could have had the military theme. I'm totally cool
Yes.
with the military theme.
Heck
but
yeah.
yeah.
No,
yeah,
this is
it's
okay. So you're telling me with social media and Twitter and everything.
Oh, remember you
that-
asked me to
yeah.
come up with a name that's better.
Yes,
than
yes, tell me, yeah, tell me.
I mean, just something simple like the Renegades or something.
Yeah,
like
Washington
that.
Renegades.
Yeah.
So you're telling me with today with Twitter and all stuff, you guys could have done an online poll posted to Twitter with different things on the list and had people vote, and you couldn't do that?
Yeah.
Today's modern internet? You said you had a board of probably 12 old white farts saying, I think Commander sounds good. Okay, we'll go.
So we're both
Snyder.
We're both Snyder. That's
Snyder.
that's,
Snyder is like, oh yeah, that's a good name. No.
Let's bring in Snyder because
Okay, bring in Snyder.
right, because we're big believers that whatever happens to
Ownership's the top,
ownership,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That shit rolls downhill and
Yes.
ends up getting the GM, the coach, the
Yes.
players, the whole organization.
Come
So
on,
I was
Snyder.
watching a lot of ESPN yesterday. First couple days I couldn't, because of what happened to the 49ers, but then I got over
Of
it.
course. Get over it.
So Dan Snyder, okay?
Mr.
The
Snyder.
allegations
When you're
not
rich,
good, okay?
Hey, when you're rich, you can sweep it under
Okay.
the rug, though. Come on.
if it's, I always say this, and not to be mean to the Me Too movement or
Oh,
to all
God.
the feminists out there, hey,
Come on, man.
I'm married and I got my 3 daughters,
You
so
understand, yeah.
I get it, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of the movement,
Of course.
But I mean, if it's just one, she wants money, she wants attention. I hate to
Of
be a
course.
dick like that,
But
but when it's multiple, where there's
people
smoke, there's
like,
fire. There's
what's his name?
6 girls.
Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing,
exactly.
with multiple
22.
people. Yeah, you're in
exactly.
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 6 women.
Yeah.
And from cheerleaders to executives and just him putting his hand on her thigh.
Yeah, he's a
and,
creep.
And then
Yeah.
him pushing her into the limo, to which his attorney said, "This is a bad idea, Dan. Don't do this." I mean, just all this
Oh,
stuff.
he's in trouble.
Yeah,
You know
so
what's
they
funny, though?
basically want him to step down. He should
not gonna
sell. They should rename the team. Whoever comes in, the owner should be like,
You know
we're
who should
tearing
have the
this
owner be?
down. Huh.
A woman.
Oh yeah,
Just to stick
yeah,
it, just to stick it to him.
Yeah, exactly. It should be a woman ownership.
Yeah, just to stick
Because
to
my
it.
wife's always saying, like, dude, men have had forever to rule this world. Hasn't exactly turned out that well, you know. How about we give a chance to, a woman and see what she could do?
Well, we do
know?
have a two. We have. I think we have 3 women owners already, though.
Yeah, they're.
One's the
I
Bears.
want to say
Yeah.
they're all sort of co-owners, not full out owners.
I think they might be owners.
Yeah. But there's just so much going on with
Yeah.
that. So, man, I would not want to be a Washington Commanders.
I'd rather be a Sentinel.
Yeah, exactly.
Sentinel sounds like a badass, dude.
So, so that's that drama going on there, and
Yes.
then you got the drama with Brian Flores.
Oh
okay,
my God,
you're
here
talking
we
about
go.
opening up a can of worms.
Yes,
okay?
open up, squelch.
Just like
Yeah, everywhere,
just-
yeah.
exactly.
What's the allegation?
So okay, so he got fired by the GM of the Dolphins because they didn't get along very well. You
Right.
got to see what he did. He
Yeah.
came in his first year. They were supposed to be the worst football team ever, right?
Nope.
Because they had purged everybody.
They did a
And
good job.
yeah, and he had, I want to say, 3 double-digit underdog wins. Then the next year, did they make the playoffs? Yeah, they did, right?
Did they make the playoffs?
Or did they not make the playoffs?
They didn't make the playoffs barely again. That's
Barely
twice.
again,
So
yeah,
twice
but
now.
a winning record.
Yeah, winning
And
record.
then another winning record, and so they fired him. So then, okay, well, you know what? If this guy could do so much with very little,
Yeah.
then obviously he's going to get a job with all these other teams. How many teams did they fired their coaches? 6 or
Yeah,
7, right?
a lot.
You got the Giants, you got the Jaguars. Remind me of some of the other teams.
The Broncos
The Broncos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like there were 6 or 7 of them.
and the Raiders let go of the interim.
Yeah, the
coach.
Raiders. Yeah. So
got a
so a
new guy
quarter of the whole NFL
Is gone.
was gone. Okay, so
Yeah.
Brian Flores could slip into any one of these, and what it seemed like the teams did is they used the Rooney Rule to satisfy the demands, right, put on by the Rooney Rule of like, okay, let's bring in the token black coach.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah, it is rude, and but not giving him any chance, and because Belichick had said to him, "Oh, congratulations on the Giants job," and what it was the wrong Brian. It was Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator.
See,
For
viewers,
the-
you can't see, but I'm face palming right now. Okay, we get it. Your old Belichick. That was a grandpa moment. We understand. Okay,
and then,
forgive you.
And then Belichick's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
shit,
sorry,
yeah.
I fucked up."
Yeah.
He felt bad because Brian Flores is his boy.
Is he?
Oh yeah, because he's from the Belichick tree.
Tell
Yeah.
me who's in the Belichick tree again.
Okay, Josh McDaniels, who took
Brian
the
Flores
job
at
with
the Raiders.
with the Raiders,
Which the Raiders are gonna go playoffs again then.
yeah,
'Cause he
because
adapts to
not
everything.
only, I mean,
Belichick
along
before.
with Josh McDaniels, and then they're like, oh well, Josh McDaniels when he was with the Broncos, yeah, he was like a lot younger back then.
Now he's
all these
older.
experience, yeah,
Yeah.
and then along with the package, they added an executive who's now the GM for the Raiders. So
Yeah.
you got to have the package of
The
coach,
GM and the coach.
GM,
Yep.
like a good example of it, even though it doesn't work all the time because of fucking Shanahan,
Yeah.
is Shanahan and Lynch,
Yeah.
I mean, they're on the same page.
Yeah, because he's his yes boy.
Yeah, he is his
That's
yes
a difference. No, you want to know a real good one? That's the GM and the coach.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick and Bill Belichick.
Yes! You ain't gonna beat Belichick and Belichick.
Yeah,
That's
you can't
true.
beat Belichick and Belichick.
Yeah.
He's a GM, guys.
Yeah.
Little known fact. Do you know he's actually the GM?
He
of
is.
the Patriots.
It's unheard
Everyone
of.
thinks he's a coach.
Yeah.
He's both.
Yeah, it's sort of
What?
conflict of interest because like you want
Yeah.
to keep certain players,
Right.
but then like
How's that even
you're dealing with a
possible?
cap situation.
How is that allowed? By the way, I thought you had to be separate GM and coach.
Well, when you're
In
a
the NFL.
genius like Belichick,
So who's the best coaching tree in the NFL? I just wanted to ask this off top really quick.
Oh, wow.
Who's the best coach tree of all time? Look at you.
Probably of all time, I'm probably gonna go with Bill Walsh because he spawned Mike Holmgren and George Seifert.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other ones there too. Mike Shanahan.
Yeah.
There's quite a few that spawned off.
So
from-
technically, you're telling me
Yeah.
that your boy Shanahan is technically from that tree as well.
Yeah.
Bill Walsh
He,
tree.
he is.
What about Belichick? Is he? He's not Bill Walsh, is he?
No. Belichick is part of the Parcells tree. So,
Yeah.
you have all those.
Another Bill. So many Bills. Bill
Yeah,
Walsh, Bill
yeah,
Parcells.
yeah. If
What?
you're a Bill and you're coaching,
You're
doing,
a coach.
You're doing pretty good. Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
if those two
names matter.
Yeah. So have those two coaching trees ever clashed in the Super Bowl?
Oh, not in the Super Bowl, like leading up to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
You know? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Belichick against the Bill Walsh. One of the few
Oh.
people that was able to figure out Bill Walsh's genius. You know.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, back on our topic.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
We go on
so
tangents,
so
guys.
now Brian Flores,
Yeah.
basically, it's a whole Kaepernick thing again.
Oh,
Okay?
my God,
That
here we
he's
go.
suing the NFL because of not allowing black coaches or executives to have a fair representation, and so he's sort of blackballed himself out
yeah,
of it.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
mean,
gonna get a
it's
job.
one of those things where he's making a stand or whatever it is, and you know what? Just because he can't coach in the NFL doesn't mean he can't coach in college. So
should do
I mean,
college.
Yeah, I mean he can make just as much
Still
money.
you'll
have
make
control
more.
exactly.
You actually make more in college.
Yeah, and then the NFL is gonna be like, oh man, I can't believe we effed up on Brian Flores. So it's weird to fire a coach who's had 2 or 3 winning seasons when
I know why. It's called ego.
Yeah.
The GM had ego, and his little precious fragile ego got hurt, so he fired him to make himself feel better.
And then the other allegations was, and this not only happened with the Dolphins but also with the Browns, is that both of those teams are being accused by their coaches of being paid to throw games so that they can get a better draft position.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Dude, okay, so stay on that topic.
Okay.
Viewers.
All right.
So ever since I was 5,
Yeah.
I'd always watch football, right?
Yeah.
And I would say, I think some of these games are rigged. I think the NFL is just one big reality TV show.
Yeah.
And as the years went by, I actually, less of a joke and more of the truth,
Yeah.
I actually think the NFL's a bit rigged. And that right there just proves it to me that the NFL's rigged.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully your team pays. What's the freaking name again? The commissioner, Goodell.
Oh, Goodell.
Hopefully
yeah.
your team sucks Goodell's dick enough to get the Super Bowl. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw the game.
and Goodell is getting a lot of this backlash
Good.
because he's allowing Snyder to womanize.
Yeah.
He's, Get
rid of him.
allowing owners to
Throw games.
pay bonuses
So
for
throw the
losing
game.
games.
Come on.
Yeah,
That's not.
yeah.
That's not good. Do you call that sportsmanship? Throwing a game on purpose. Do you call that sportsmanship?
No,
Yes or
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're telling me some of the best athletes in the world who want to go out there and compete against the other best athletes in the world didn't get the honor of actually facing them at full strength.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the players aren't outraged yet?
I'd
I'd be
know.
outraged
We'll
right
find
now.
out. There's just a lot of fires right now.
Yeah.
And they could sweep it underneath the carpet right
That's what
now.
they always do.
Because the Super Bowl's going on. Everyone's
Yeah.
focused on the Super Bowl. But
Yeah.
once the Super Bowl's done and
we'll
the draft
bring
is
it out.
until April,
Yeah.
I mean, this is what's going on. So,
sure.
I mean, there's just so much crap to deal with, you know?
Oh, NFL.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when the season's over?
A good question.
Baseball. Baseball comes out in February. That's
No,
the only kind of sport
thank
there
you.
is in basketball.
Yeah, we'll probably go on a hiatus.
Hiatus?
Or either that or we'll do a once a month, like once the draft comes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, or some big event, you know.
We started during the
Or-
draft. You know that, right?
Yes, we did. Yes,
Yeah,
I
see?
remember watching the draft, and then the next day,
We did it.
Yes, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
See?
Because,
Oh, it'll be a
because
whole
it was
year
the
of the
whole
sports
Trey
truth.
Lance, Mac Jones.
Yeah, and you were depressed.
I was, yeah.
I even told you it was gonna
Yeah.
be Trey Lance.
I
You didn't
know,
believe me
I
until
know.
like the last second. Like, oh my god, the smoke screen, Shanahan.
And then I think,
yeah, a whole
in
year.
retrospect, right?
Yes.
In hindsight, whatever you want to
hindsight
call it,
2020.
2020, it's like, is there a possibility
Yes.
that had we drafted Mac Jones,
Yes.
we would be going to the Super Bowl right now? Because
Mac Jones is better than
Mac
Jimmy
Jones
G.
can make
the throws.
the short throws across the middle and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but then you know what? We end up losing in the Super Bowl because there's no way Mac Jones and the 49ers are going to beat the Bengals because Burrow
is the new Joe Cool.
okay.
Yeah.
What happens with greatness
Yeah.
is that they defy the rules of logic, right?
Yes.
So he won his national championship
Yep.
3 years ago.
Mhm.
Had his rookie season
Got
injured, sorry,
And
which
everyone
was
thought he
a, which was a
bust.
blessing
Yeah. In disguise.
in disguise of a curse, right?
Getting Jamar Chase.
Yeah, and getting Jamar Chase, and then in his second year, which has never been done, Montana's done it in his third year. Mahomes has done it.
Wait, is Burrow now a record holder? He's the youngest to get.
He'll be the youngest to win a Super Bowl if they win the Super Bowl.
Or
So
restart.
yeah, so that's why I think
Oh my God.
he's going to create his own greatness because no one's ever done it, and that's
Yeah.
what greats do is
Yes.
they come in and do the shit that hasn't been done before.
So Brady and
Yeah.
Montana, basically.
Yeah, Brady.
And
I mean Montana, Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know all those.
Second, third year phenoms.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just too many of them though. So here's another issue that I have with the NFL now. So now that we have all of our modern sports medicine and everything,
Yeah.
right, and our training regimens and diets and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you have all that film to watch Brady and every one of the greats. People are starting to Pop Warner, right?
Yeah.
They're working their way up, working really hard and everything. Tell me what you're going to do when all 32 quarterbacks are basically at Mahomes Brady level. So how are you going to have greatness anymore?
Oh no,
Oversaturation.
that'll never happen.
It will.
No,
It will,
won't.
due to the
It
law of
won't.
probabilities.
It won't.
Mhm.
Nope. The law of probability says just the opposite. Because
Then how come we have 6 phenoms now?
No, we do.
That's more than the 1 or 2 we had with Brady
No,
and
I
Manning.
mean
That's what I'm saying.
What did we agree on that there
If
was?
it keeps doubling, then what are you going to do?
I think we said there was 8.
Yeah, 8.
Maybe 12 if you stretch it out, but those last couple ones,
You know what I meant,
They're
though.
Dak Prescott.
But do you
and they're-
understand what I'm saying, though? No.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that
What are you gonna do
there's
when they're all
enough
too
dumb
good?
ownership to go
Oh, yeah,
cheap, to
that's
pull
true.
cheap, to be like,
To get the shitty
Daniel
ones,
Jones
yeah.
is the quarterback of the future. You're always just
I
gonna
know, but
have that.
I'm just saying, though, can you imagine if it doubled every few years and then everyone is really good? Then how are you going to ever, what's it called? Stand
Yeah.
up from the pack. That's what I'm trying to ask.
I mean, every once in a while you
wouldn't that be
see that
boring?
with the NBA where like everybody's loaded.
That's what I'm
and stuff.
saying, yeah.
Yeah. But what it is that you could have that star quarterback. Justin Herbert is the perfect example, right?
Yeah.
You have Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Super talented.
He carried the
I
whole
mean,
freaking team to the
if
end,
I was
yeah.
to create a quarterback in the lab, it would
It's
definitely
Justin
be
Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Yes.
His mobility, his arm, the way he squeezes passes in there.
Everything. Yeah.
But as great as he is, and this is one thing that I learned, I thought the nucleus of Herbert
Staley
and Staley
was
would
good.
overcome the curses. But because they're lodged in the poor ownership, which is Spanos,
Yes.
that greatness is held back. Like he
Yeah, it
has
is.
like a leash on him, you know. So
Yeah.
like he wants to break out, but he
He
can't.
will once we get out of the stupid ownership.
Yeah,
Which they're going to have
okay,
to sell
so,
soon, by the way. It's another controversy.
Yeah, because
Yeah. More allegations. He's getting
yeah.
sued.
So Denver is in that same situation.
Yeah.
Where they're up for sale, you know.
Yeah.
So who knows who wants to go there?
woman.
But yeah, let's throw
Please,
yeah,
make it
exactly.
another woman,
Make it a
please.
woman.
Yes.
Make it a
Stick it to Snyder.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll be
But,
at the fucking team meetings.
Yeah, so you have Nathaniel Hackett, who's
Yeah.
the offensive coordinator, going there as the coach, and so the
okay.
rumors start, circling that I guess as much as Rodgers has issues with the
Is Rodgers
GM.
really going to the Broncos?
he could because
You're crazy.
Oh, hold on. Him and Nathaniel Hackett, they got a great relationship.
Okay.
And so the only thing really missing in Denver, right? They got a great defense.
The ownership.
Yeah, and that's and the Denver Broncos made a
Ownership
step
and
in the
quarterback, yeah.
in the right direction, even though they're for sale right now. That they finally got an offensive coordinator to run the show.
Yeah, not
and then
defensive.
someone else could run the defense.
Their defense is good. They just
Yeah.
need a quarterback.
Yeah,
They
and they got
basically need another Manning.
right
when they went to Super
so,
Bowl, yeah.
and then people say, well, why would Rodgers want to go someplace where he has to play Mahomes twice and play Justin Herbert twice when
And
he
play,
could just
Derek Carr twice.
yeah,
Don't
and
make fun of
even-
Derek
yeah,
Carr. He made the fucking playoffs.
yeah, no doubt,
Dude, I feel bad for whoever's in the AFC West now for the Broncos. You have to deal with those
Yeah.
three?
I mean-
hell no.
I think the easier path to the playoffs is through the NFC
North. He still
and I
owns
don't
it.
see why he can't go to the Saints, who also have issues because Sean Payton is gone.
Can't believe
They
Sean
have
Payton's gone.
Yeah, they have no quarterback. I think he saw the writing on the wall.
Brady should have stayed because Sean Payton was the reason why he lost twice.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
first
dude,
time.
the
He should've
NFC
stayed.
South, right?
Yeah, what
Who
happened to it?
The hell is going to
Who
win
ha-
NFC
yeah, what
out?
happened?
Let's go over this really quickly, okay? The Bucks.
Yes.
Okay. Brady's gone.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to keep a lot of their players
Nope.
because they kept them all for one more run. So
Yeah.
people took pay cuts.
Yeah,
and
everything. Yeah.
all that
now
stuff.
they're donezo.
Yeah. And then okay, who's next in line? Okay, the Saints. Okay, there's no Sean Payton. There's no quarterback.
Nothing.
All right, let's drop down more. The Panthers, Matt Rule and his 3-year plan with Sam Darnold and Cam Newton. All right, let's go to the last one. Oh, it's the Falcons. Yeah, really, the Falcons.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
wait, is Matt Ryan retiring? He's like 38.
oh, he might
39.
as well.
He
Yeah,
might.
he's hanging on by a thread.
If he does, then it's a. How do you feel about
The
the
NFC South
is so weak.
is going to replace the NFC least
Yeah.
as the worst division in football.
You heard it here first, guys. On the
Yes,
Sports
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
the NFC least at least has just not Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott,
Um,
and that's about it.
no.
I mean, you got the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants.
I mean, not Daniel Jones and not who's the Washington Commanders quarterback again?
I don't know. I mean, it's
Did
whoever.
they get rid of Heineken?
No, Heineken's
He
there.
should have stayed. He can still beat the middling teams. You need
Yeah.
someone like that till you get a good quarterback. Anyway,
You can't be considered
Yeah.
until you have a good quarterback.
okay. Well, here's my thing. If you say that's true, then
Yeah.
I know who the weakest division in the AFC is going to be.
Let me think.
Think
this
about it.
out.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
The West is the strongest probably.
For sure, 100%.
Okay,
They're all playoff teams basically. The Broncos are the playoffs teams with a better quarterback, literally.
Probably the AFC South, right?
Yeah.
With the Jags.
Jags have he's not a
The
bust, guys.
Texans.
He's not a bust.
Yeah.
He just needs a good coach. Okay.
Do you know who the coach of the Jags are?
No.
It's
Some
Doug
new guy?
Peterson.
From who? From where though?
Remember he was from the Eagles?
The Eagles.
So it's not a bad hire, you know?
It's not good either.
It's not good either,
not
though.
bad.
It's true. It's
At least
not
he has
bad.
NFL experience though.
Yeah,
Unlike,
exactly.
your poor boy.
Yeah.
He should have stayed in college.
He just got a long uphill climb.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then some of these other
The
guys.
Titans are kind of weak because they're always relying on the run game, and that loses in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You can't have a run team in the playoffs. I'm sorry, guys.
That's true.
Because the Bengals just, threw them past them to death. Just kept throwing to chase.
Yeah, and
Nothing
it's
they
not
could
like
do.
the Bengals don't have a run game. His name's Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
so.
they do have one. So
Yeah, I mean, after the Bengals win the Super Bowl, which is what we're thinking.
we hope so.
Yeah.
Don't like the Rams.
You
Yeah.
really have to go through free agency of the draft and just build up that offensive line. You know,
The O-line's
I mean,
the only issue.
if you give Burrow time,
4 seconds. Imagine 4 instead of 2 with Jamar Chase.
it is over. Okay, we'll get to the point where like really Burrow in the Super Bowl again.
It'll be Burrow and freaking
You
Mahomes.
know,
in the
Burrow is
championship.
going to be like Brady. I remember cheering big time for Brady in the Super Bowl because I hated the Rams. Being a Niners fan.
We hate the Rams. Why is it always the Rams?
I don't know.
That skyrocket new goats.
Yeah, exactly. And then
It's always the Rams.
Yeah, so I mean, you might get to the point where it's like you know how like in the beginning it was a cool thing to like Mahomes and oh my god, did you see his baseball throws?
Yes. Now he's like the best. He's like Manning now.
Yeah.
It's like Manning versus Brady again.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude, I can't believe I'm saying that with nostalgia because Brady just retired like a few days ago. But now I'm saying it with nostalgia. Remember the good old days of Manning versus Brady? Oh my god, I'm old saying that. How do you feel, Milton? How old do you feel now that I say that?
Yeah.
The nostalgia.
I feel old for multiple reasons.
But Manning versus Brady, though, just remember that.
Yeah.
2000 and 1999. That's when, actually, 1999 or was it 98 for Manning?
98.
Yeah. Remember when the Chargers could have picked Manning, but they picked Ryan freaking
No,
Leaf?
that's not true.
Yes, it's true.
They
had the number one overall pick.
They didn't have the number one.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Did
The
they?
Chargers had the number one pick, and they
Oh,
didn't pick
you're right.
Manning. They picked Ryan freaking Leaf.
But the thing is, based on the Eli Manning pick,
Oh, Christ.
his dad,
again.
Archie, would have been like, hell no.
Yeah,
that's not
exactly.
happening.
Yeah.
You trade my boy. You know, he's not going to be a loser on the Chargers.
On the Chargers. Yeah, he's right.
Even though it seemed like the Chargers own the Colts.
They do.
Right?
Especially in the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, bless
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to we went on a tangent away from what we were talking about.
Yeah, I know. It's
so,
more fun than talking about the other stuff.
I know. I'm sorry. So overall, though, I think that we're gonna see Josh Allen in the divisional round, always facing against either Mahomes or against Burrow.
Yeah.
Over and over and over, and whoever wins those they meet each other in the championship over and over.
Yeah, obviously the power is in the AFC, with all those teams. I mean, yeah.
What about NFC? Not that much power left now. Think about it.
Not really.
Who do you got?
I mean,
That's young and powerful.
oh wow, when you put it that
Quarterback
way,
that's young and
yeah,
powerful.
there isn't any. I mean, the AFC has
All of them.
they're
basically.
under 5 years for sure.
Yeah, anyone under 5 years. So they have
Mahomes-
Carr,
yeah.
Herbert,
Well, Carr's
Burrow.
been playing for a while, but
You know what I
like,
meant, though.
yeah, but yeah, Burrow, Allen, Mahomes,
Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah.
not even fair. Lamar
um,
Jackson.
Lamar, yeah, Lamar
under
Jackson,
5, yeah.
yeah,
What the hell? AFC, spread some love.
yeah.
What does the NFC have that's young?
No one young.
Except Murray.
Yeah,
Literally Murray
just
and
Murray.
literally Hurts. That's it.
Yeah,
Hurts and
oh yeah,
Murray.
Hurts and Murray.
What?
Exactly.
Come on.
And
2?
And neither one of them have won a playoff game.
Exactly.
They've been to the playoffs. but they
2?
haven't. Yeah.
You telling me
And
that we
this
have
year,
2?
the draft, there is no good quarterbacks.
It's just 1.
Just pick it. I think his name is.
Yeah, pick it. Yeah, because you're going to pick him once. He's done.
Yeah, and then last year, what was it, like 5 quarterbacks?
Yeah,
that went in
the year
first
before was
15
the one.
picks?
You know what's funny, though? So what draft year was that? 2021 or 22? Or 2020?
It was
2020?
2021.
Okay, so the 2021 NFL draft, guys, will go down as one of the best quarterback drafts next to the 2004 or 2005.
Or the
one that's-
1984 or 83. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the one that had...
Oh yeah, 2004. Yeah,
and Rivers
Manning,
and Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger, and that's another team that's going through transition, which is the Steelers.
Because he retired.
Because he retired.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big Ben. Man, all the old... Dude, hey, wait a minute. All of them are gone now. The 2004, Roethlisberger retired, Manning retired, and Rivers.
retired, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Stop making me feel old.
Yeah.
No. Who am I going to root for now? Wait a minute. Allen, Mahomes,
Yeah.
Herbert.
What do you think would have happened if the third... It was funny because you watch the Chiefs game and you see the flip of the coin.
Yes.
Yeah, and they get it, and you're thinking, like,
Oh my God, they're going to do it again.
We're going to talk about this
Allen,
on
yeah.
Monday morning and
Josh
talk
Allen's gonna be
about
mad
the...
again.
Oh, it's not fair that the
not
Chiefs
fair.
won because they drove in and then they got the
Twice.
ball, and then it was so...
I was pissed already.
It was so appropriate that he did throw a pick.
Yep. You know, hey, did you see there's something, guys, that was funny during the game that Josh Allen tweeted during the game when it went to overtime?
did?
He said pain when it was overtime.
He said what?
He tweeted pain. Josh Allen.
What meaning what?
Pain.
Oh, pain.
He's in pain because
Oh.
it's overtime again.
Oh.
Because he thought the Chiefs were going to win again.
Oh, right.
He tweeted
right.
pain, and everyone liked it, and it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question for everyone, guys.
Yeah.
Do you think Burrow would have won if it was Bengals versus the Bills?
That's what I was.
Yeah,
Really,
can you
I was
imagine
trying to make
Josh
that
Allen
point,
versus
and then
Burrow?
I went on a tangent.
Yeah.
Yes. What
I
would
don't
have?
know.
What would have happened? And not
Shootout.
easy. Yeah, I'm gonna give the Bills the slightest edge, and Burrow would probably be like, "Really? You've seen what I did this year, and you're
Yeah.
gonna take the Bills?"
I'm taking the Bengals still. But it
Really?
would be a shootout.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
High score.
Gun to the head, I'm probably gonna pick the Bills on that one.
But if you get time to process and think like I do, it's
Yeah.
probably the Bengals still.
Yeah,
Even though the Chiefs were up on them 21-3.
yeah,
Really?
I mean, the Bills did have a tough time putting away teams, so maybe.
That's what I'm saying. They would have
Yeah.
let it come. That's what you know what? The Bills lost to the Jets or was it the Jaguars?
Oh, Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Yeah. Jaguars
hear it.
and
I don't want to hear it.
there's some other team that they
Some other
lost
loser
to.
team. Was it
Yeah.
the Texans?
No, it wasn't
No.
the Texans.
Who was it? It made me laugh though. It was the Jets, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't the Jets.
No,
either.
who did the Jets beat? They were the underdog and they beat them, and I
Titans.
predicted it. Yeah, I predicted it. We should have bet money on that game, Milton.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, we're at about an hour and 3, so if you
okay.
have any wrapping up thoughts, you can let me know, and then we can do our 5 random questions.
Yeah. Brady couldn't make it, so
That's unfortunate.
we'll get him
Before the Super Bowl.
before the Super Bowl.
I mean, he retired. Who's to say he's not going to go to Super Bowl in LA? So he'll be here in California.
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. He can come
And
down
we can
here.
all,
and
thanks, Giselle. Everyone's blaming his wife
I'm sure
for the retirement. They are on Twitter.
You know what?
all of
I
them.
mean,
They're
he
mad at her.
can't go back to the Bucks because they can't keep everybody.
Yeah.
And so what's the point?
I know where he's going. San Mateo.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you know
he's
what's
going
near
to
San Mateo? The
yeah,
Niners.
Exactly.
You know who's going to learn under him? Trey Lance.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping he says.
It's like, I'm going to go to the Niners. Actually, I know what he's doing. He's going to sign a one-day contract with the Patriots and retire a Patriot. 100%.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Hopefully he goes the other route and goes with the 49ers.
Okay, we all know what Brett Favre did twice, guys. He went to the Jets, and then he went to the Vikings. And he almost went to the Super Bowl again with the Vikings. The Saints didn't do their bullshit. You still don't forgive the Saints for Bountygate, do you? They targeted Favre. Come on. They got paid money to take out people. That's unfortunate.
You ready for 5 random questions?
I am after you answer my question. You don't like Bountygate, do you? You're paying people to take someone out. That's like
that does suck. It seems like such an 80s thing to do. It was just done in the wrong period. If it had been done in the 80s,
no one would care.
No one would care. It would be encouraged.
It's 2000s.
All right.
Can't do that.
Okay, exactly.
2009, yeah.
All right. Be a famous actor or a famous director.
Famous director.
Last longer, right?
I last longer, and also I can actually go out and eat with my family and not be hounded.
Oh, that's true.
Because they wouldn't really know my face if I didn't show it. If I only ever got to pick up awards or anything, they wouldn't know who I was.
Yeah. I'd probably have to go famous actor.
Well, because you're a freaking Leo, and I want to know who you are.
Exactly.
On the other side, I'm like, I'm good. Don't harass my family.
I'm a famous actor that after I got all that credit, then I'm
retire.
Like, hey, I'm going to direct myself. You know, like want to be one of those type of directors.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right. Be able to fly or turn invisible?
I would definitely pick flying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But can you make money with flying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know how everyone's always paying Amazon to deliver shit for a lot of money? You pay me at a fraction, I'll fly it to there faster than they can deliver it. Yeah, how about that 1 day rush shipping? How about 10 minutes? I can fly.
Oh my god.
You didn't say how fast I could fly.
Yeah, no,
you didn't say how fast.
No,
if I could go hypersonic, I've already won. I'll be from here to New York in 30 minutes. Okay. Like, I've already won. And then, of course, Amazon will try to kill me because I'm destroying their service.
Yeah, and people would pay, especially rich people,
amounts,
like, what? I need it now. I don't care how much I have to pay him.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll fly hypersonic speeds. Yeah.
I'm going to have to go invisible.
Because you want to peep on all the girls in the bathroom, you perv.
Exactly.
It's like Dan Snyder.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, when they say Snyder Cut, they really mean Snyder Cut.
Walk into a bank. I don't think they need this roll of money.
Bro, they can see the money. You're invisible, not the shit you hold. That's the drawback to invisibility, man. Unless you can transfer to items, then I would pick invisibility. Okay. Then you can steal stuff.
Yeah, no, you're right. That'd be this money walking around.
Yeah, they just sit there and would see it. Yeah, no, flying. I'd make money.
Okay.
They'd all try to kill me though, because Amazon. All right, next one.
All right. Be able to. This is the third one, I think. Be able to control fire or water.
Water.
Why?
See, there's a lot of things you can do with water. Fire, sure, destructive and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And water, you can control a lot of things, especially if you live in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, I went to the Middle East, I would be their new god or their chief, because I could literally create water for them.
Okay. Yeah, water is life.
Water is life.
Yeah.
Because fire is also the breath of life. So if I could get both, that would be pretty cool.
Then you'd be a cool-ass superhero. But usually a superhero...
I'd be a god at that point. They'd be looking at me like, give us warmth and water, and bowing to me and shit.
It reminds me of the cartoons I used to watch when I was a kid, and it was Spider-Man, Fire Woman. I'm not sure if that's what her name was.
I don't know either. Yeah.
And Iceman.
Yeah.
And those were like... That was one of... If I had my top 10 like Saturday morning cartoons... Yeah. It was Amazing Spider-Man and his friends or something like that.
Yeah, and friends. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Definitely cool. Okay.
You can also drown people with water if you want to be a dick.
Yeah.
Just drown them.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one.
All right. Be able to teleport or read minds.
Teleport. Because I can dodge anything, basically, and I'm like, ha ha ha, I am the anime protagonist.
Can you make money teleporting?
Yes.
How?
Being a mercenary. Okay. I can literally teleport behind any assassination target you need, snap their neck, and teleport back to you, and never get caught. Where's my money? Milton, you're never gonna stop me, Milton. I have the answer to everything.
Reading minds would be pretty cool,
it'd be OP.
But it'd be complicated because
be disgusting, actually, kind of disturbing.
Yeah,
what they're thinking lewd thoughts, dude.
Yeah, no thanks. For sure.
And you could never turn
I got that safe in my mind.
Yes,
where it's like locked away. You know, like I share it with certain people here and there, but like for the most part, I'm trying to pretend that those thoughts don't exist.
Exactly. See,
but
everyone can see
it would be tough to read minds because are you reading someone's thoughts? Normal thoughts, or are you reading their fantasy thoughts?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that's why I did teleportation.
Yeah, it's funny because there was this Twilight Zone, and this guy's able to read minds, and he's in the bank, and so he tries to bust this one guy.
Yeah.
That's going to steal the money from the bank.
Right.
And then he's like, you're correct, but that's just a fantasy that I have, that sometimes I take the money and then I go to an island, but it's just a fantasy, so it's like it's hard to
nice.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Last one.
Can he stump me, viewers?
Okay. All right, someone make a doll of you, which we have up there, right? Oh, he's
Racist.
gone. Where'd he go?
I don't care. Okay. He went back to Korea. All right, and what?
Or paint a portrait of you.
Paint a portrait.
Okay. You don't want a doll of you?
No.
Then you've made it.
Dolls are creepy, dude.
Dolls are
I'm
creepy.
sorry. All right. Any closing thoughts on? Oh yeah. Who you predicting for the Super Bowl though?
Yeah.
Let's do a prediction now and then a prediction the week before, so we can see what's changed. I want to know.
I got Bengals winning 23-20.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a last second drive and then the kicker, which I don't know his name. I should.
Yeah.
Kicking the game-winning field goal. I think that'd just be an appropriate way to end it.
Stick it to the Rams.
Yeah.
I have a bolder prediction.
Okay.
I got the Bengals beating the Rams. So you know how everyone made fun of the Rams-Patriots game that was so low scoring?
Yes. Oh.
They're not gonna make fun of that after this one.
Oh my god. What was that? 13-3?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a score of 13-10.
Oh my god.
I do.
You're ruining everybody's like $5 million commercials and the Super Bowl parties.
That's just me going off the defense
okay.
because I know because Super Bowls are always close. They're always close in the championship games.
Yeah.
Especially when they're evenly matched. So I really don't see 35 points being scored on one team. There's no way.
I hope we're wrong, and I hope we get an exciting Super Bowl.
No, I know. I probably am going to be wrong, but I'm saying from the defense perspective, they want it to be close. You don't want the Bengals to get behind by like 30 points. You're going to lose.
Will this be the how do I put this? Biggest. When's the last time in a Super Bowl we've been surprised by the winner? Because I would say the Bengals winning the Super Bowl. Like if we'd gone, let's go back to our first podcast.
Yes.
And then I'm going to make a bold prediction.
I did.
The Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never did that.
No. Nobody did. I mean, I don't think fucking Bengal fans
even thought they were like, Who day?
Yeah, exactly.
Kitty goes meow.
Yeah. And you know what? I even think
Tom
Burrow
Grossi.
back in the early part of the season said,
Didn't even think so either.
He says, I never imagined this. And, you know, they're always supposed to say, like, oh, we could win every game and we can do this.
That's just toxic positivity.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know how far I'd have to go back to be like.
Were they the 7th seed? The Bengals?
No.
6th seed?
They were the 3 seed.
Wow. Okay.
Which was playing the 6 seed, which was the Raiders. So yeah, because I
thought they were the Cinderella story. Now I sniff. They're only 3rd.
Yeah,
they were 7th.
There's still a Cinderella story, but yeah. Okay. How far do you have to go back to have another Bengals team?
The one against the Niners. Was it not the Ice Bowl? What's the other? What's the one with Bengals versus Niners in the Super Bowl?
No. But I'm saying like the team winning the Super Bowl.
I don't think the Bengals. Did the Bengals ever win a Super Bowl?
No, they didn't haven't won a Super Bowl. So I'm saying like if the Bengals win this year, how far do you have to go back in Super Bowls to find another team that fits the underdog, didn't see it coming, ranked 4th in their own division? I don't even know if maybe a couple people had them in the playoffs. I'm just saying, like, we'll answer that for next time because I know who.
The Eagles.
Okay.
No one ever called the Eagles blowing out the fucking Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Well, they didn't blow them out, but in a high-scoring game,
I called a blowout because it's 50-plus points or 40-plus points, really, in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think the Eagles would be a good example.
Yeah, because I had no idea they were going to Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they did. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, we're out of time, guys. So
all right,
we're gonna go. We'll see you next week, right?
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.